Hey everyone, Dezzles here, and welcome to this week's set of Pokemon Wi-Fi battles. In front of us, we have our team for this week. We have Stumble the Amoonguss, who has Rage Power, Spore, Protect, and either Giga Drain or Sludge Bomb. Aside from that, we have Darcy, the Milotic, who's going to be running Scald, Ice Beam, Recover, and I think it's Protect on the last slot. We have Sharpedo, who's... I don't think I've named the Sharpedo yet, who is UU, so a little risky here, who's running Protect, Crunch, Poison Fang, and Ice Fang, which is a little odd. Most people recommend running the Waterfall instead of the Poison Fang, but I thought it'd be interesting to throw that in there, especially because I don't have much of a counter in the way of Fairies, which can do a little bit of damage to a couple of Pokemon on my team, so I would like to have, that kind of Poison counter there. At least I'm pretty sure Poison does that. Anyway, we've got Tyrion, my Gardevoir, who is a Choice Spec set with Off Memory, Psyshock, Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, and Moonblast. We have Altaria, who is named Yuki-Yuna, who is a very physically bulky set with Return, Steel Wing, Earthquake, and Dragon Rush, mostly designed to be running next to the Amoonguss so that the Amoonguss can Rage Powder in all of those hits and take up most of the damage while Yuki-Yuna sits there hammering out moves. Hopefully that's going to be how it goes down. The idea is that Yuki-Yuna is supposed to be there just like dealing damage while other things take the heat. I probably should be running the Gallade next to her with Wide Guard so to try and keep the damage off her, but it's not something I'm running, and I should look at setting up at some point in the future. Aside from that, there is Senior Derp by Slowbro, who is a massive tank as well, and mostly just there to annoy people. So we're going to be doing double battles in the VGC rating challenge and see how I go. So let's jump into battle and see what sort of opponent we get at. At the moment, we're currently sitting at 1 win to 3 losses from last week, so not going all that well, so hopefully we're going to manage to turn things around this time. Current rating is sitting at 1475, so we're still below that 1500 mark, but hopefully we're going to manage to pull that up over the next couple of weeks. We'll see. Since it's late at night, we have a Japanese opponent, and let's check out what sort of team they're running. Okay, so they've got the Tornadus, is it? And the Tyranitar, both of them with their rocks are probably going to be fairly frustrating. The Sylveon, which I've had some trouble in the past, including, I believe, in the first unrecorded video of last week. Talonflame, which is always a pain, and the Clefairy, which is probably running a Minimize and Follow Me set, which is going to be a pain, but the upside of that is that we are going to have that Mega Sharpedo on the table, which with Poison Fang will hopefully be able to knock that thing out before it becomes too much of a problem. So what I want to do is I'm going to start off with the Sharpedo and the Amoonguss. Hopefully, I'm pretty much expecting that the Fairy is going to be out on the board straight away, probably next to the whichever one of the genes it is. I can never remember which is which. I think it's Tornadus. Aside from that, I'm not seeing any major common weaknesses except against water, so maybe Milotic against to deal with the Tita and the Tornadus, and I don't know who else. I'll bring out the Gardevoir mostly because I don't know any better, and yeah, hopefully let's see how this goes. I really wish I could read that opponent's name, and that the laptop wasn't blocking my line. Let's see if we can fix that quick. That didn't. There we go. Oh, that's a little ominous. So we're going to send out Sharpedo and Amoonguss, and our opponent's going to start off with the Talonflame and the T-Top. That's going to get the Sandstream up. That's going to be dealing some chip away damage. That would be more of a problem if I was running a Focus set, which I'm not. So to start off, we're going to take Mega Evolution off on the Sharpedo and go after the T-Tar. And of course, we're going to go for the maybe. We're going to take the Rage Powder on the Amoonguss just for the sake of it. I have a bad feeling that the we're going to have an air move go down, and oh, I forgot to. Okay, so the bad misplay I've just played, because I haven't really played this team since I set it up, is that I'd meant to let the Sharpedo go a couple of turns and get kind of prepared, because so that it could outspeed and get a couple of speed boosts up before doing the Mega Evolution, which is the point of the Rage Powder, and the Protect, which I forgot to do. We're going to see the Brave Bird. That's going to come down on the Immungus, which is going to deal a ton of damage. I'm not sure about how much. I'm not sure it'll knock out. We survive on 11 HP. That's good. A huge amount of damage goes down on that Brave Bird. It's good to know that that outspeeds us. We're not going to... Oh, that was a crit and it did practically nothing. The Rock Slide's going to hit. It's going to take out the Immungus and do over half damage to T-Tar. This is not good. I made bad choices. On the upside, chipping damage is going to hit both hit the Talonflame, but it's going to also hurt my Sharpedo a little bit. I've made bad plays, haven't I? I'm going to send out the Militic because it has that type advantage against both the opponents, and off memory is kind of bulky, so it should be able to... Let me just check quickly. What's my Militic like? Yeah, it's super bulky. It's got some extra bulky defense as well as a ton of HP, ton of defense, and a little bit of special attack, so we should hopefully be able to do some damage here. Now we at least know that the that we're going to be outsped by the Talonflame, which is probably going to come down on the Sharpedo. So I'm not sure how much. Yeah, no, it's going to go after the Sharpedo. So let's get the Protect off against the Sharpedo because they're going to want to take that out relatively quickly. And we're going to go for the Scold against the T-Tar, hoping... No, that maybe should have been against the Talonflame just to get it off the board. But, oh, and there's a Tailwind, so any speed advantage that we possibly had on anything is now gone. And he's going to go for the Dragon Dance. Oh, big T-Tars. I don't come across these very often, so I really don't know what sort of sets they set up. And we're going to be massively outsped now. And not enough damage. So we're going to... We really could have gotten a free hit off with our Sharpedo there. That's frustrating. Okay. Yeah, what we're going to do this time, let's... I wonder if we can get a double protect off. Let's try for the double protect and also go for another Skull because that Talonflame's about to be a big problem. We're going to go for another Skull purely because we've got that Dragon Dance T-Tar up and we'd really like to take it down. Unfortunately the protect failed, but that's not an issue because the Talonflame seems to be coming after my Militic. Over half damage, that's a ton of damage. I was right the first time. I should have gone after it. The Rock Slide's going to take out both of my Pokemon, which means I am pretty much boned. Yep. Yeah. Let's see if Gardevoir can do anything to help here. Let's at least try and take down one of these two. Got Psychic, that's Gleam, Moonblast. Okay, on the off chance, this is what I should have done earlier. I should have brought out the Gardevoir for the Moonblast earlier. That's what I should have done, because that probably means that at this point I might have taken them both down, but once more bad choices, so bad choices. Sitting there thinking about what moves to make, possibly gonna pull one out if he's a little concerned about the Gardevoir being a massive problem, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I'm going to use a Brave Bird, which is probably going to one-shot my Gardevoir. If not, I will be very surprised. Yeah, oh, crit! I hate crits. And at least the Talonflame goes down, so I've got that going for me, I guess. Well, that's it for this week's tonight's Wi-Fi battle. I'll be coming back on Wednesday with the same team and hoping that I can do slightly better by them. Until then, I hope everyone is having a great week, and I will talk to you later. Bye.